Here comes the Hitman.
Oh, yeah, the excellence of execution.
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
I gotta say, guys, it is an absolute honor to be here ringside to call a match featuring the excellence of execution.
How funny it is to hear you change your tune, Saxton. You've been complaining about the Hitman's attitude recently, and I think it's ridiculous. The only thing you've ever excelled...
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
On a big uppercut. Big back body drop.
What elevation.
เห็นก็แล้วไม่เป็นไร
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that. So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a... Look at this. He let it go. Curious decision there, Michael.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Here's Bret Hart on the defensive.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex. In the corner now.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys. You're watching Monday Night Raw. Falcon Arrow. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Suplex.
He continues to press forward. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, what a suplex. Guys, Bret Hart taking full advantage.
That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey. Neckbreaker! Bret Hart with a nice reversal. Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
He's in control. Oh, what a DDT! Wow. Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Got the arm. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Oh, no.
Looks like we may be on the verge of seeing a superplex.
Think you might be right, Saxton. Here we go.
Oh, the superplex.
And there's more.
Falcon Arrow. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Suplex.
Hooked up. And
Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted.
If Bret Hart is your opponent, you've got one thing front and center in your mind, the sharpshooter. How do you defend against... Uh-oh. Shot to the back.
A much-needed big move.
That should do it right there. Oh, my God, he's done it. He's done it. Take a look back at how the Hitman missed his target.
Oh, I can't believe this. And last but not least...
Here is your winner, the Superstar. There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
Looks like Bret's opponent was even better than the best there ever will be.
And the crowd here tonight still in awe over that great match.
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
Miksi mä tein tommosen hahmon tuosta
Past 2 days
naisesta,
I've had nothing but
saatana?
moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, Here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello. And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Brett home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Bret, two lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Brett's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Brett's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month.
Hi,
I
hello.
like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Mikä tässä on ongelma tässä tarinassa on liian pitkät lattausajat. Tai pitkät lattausajat. Mikä matsi tää nyt oikein on? Oisko tuossa sama? Ollaan kotosalla. Joo. Lääkkeet on siellä puolella. Joo. Ei. Hei, pakko käydä niistä toi kärsässä. osannut varautua. Mä luulin, että mä tuun akka uudestaan. Mitä vittua? sitten jo niskan päälle. Joo, tässä kohtaa pitää katsoa, että kuka vaan. Pitääkö sitten tuo voittaa tuo? Tässä lukee, että Jere joku. Jere on minun mielestä miehen nimi, mutta saattaa olla ulkomaalaisenkin nimi, en tiedä. Tuossa kyllä lukee, että punaiselle red jotakin. Jesse Jane.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that. It's all right. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey, what was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Well, maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. Oh, no offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager.
Olisiko mulla varaa ostaa se mun
A manager?
unelmatyyppi?
That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelet-y.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.
Onko tää taas joku saatanan titteliottelu?
Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring?
Tää?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Oikeesti.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with singers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who were here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa. I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our...
Tässä lähetyksessä ei oo yhtään katsojaa näemmä.
I hope.
Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting. We'd like to thank our local sponsors, Secondhand Tukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. With that temper on Red, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. I'm told Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I wanted to be a big-time radio DJ, but sometimes your dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local rodeos, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what? Let's get back to the action. Peyton Royce trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. Oh, crap. And that reminds me, my wife's birthday is tomorrow, and I didn't get her anything. Hey, Tom, run out and snag me as much Winterfest junk as you can for $20. I'll pay you back. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Peyton. It's clear Riley Flash has a gem of a student here with Red.
Aina kun mä annan sen pienen välin tossa, niin...
Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting. thank our local sponsors. Secondhand Tukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. With that temper on red, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting.
Vielä yhden kerran yritän ja sitten lopetan.
Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting. We'd like to thank our local sponsors, Secondhand Tukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. With that temper on red, oh, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. I'm told Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I wanted to be a big-time radio DJ, but sometimes your dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local rodeos, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what? Let's get back to the action. Peyton Royce trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. Oh, crap. That reminds me, my wife's birthday is tomorrow, and I didn't get her anything. Hey, Todd, run out and snag me as much Winterfest junk as you can for $20. I'll pay you back.
No, ei tää nyt ihan oikein mennyt. Jotenkin arvan.
This can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez. We'd like to thank our local sponsors, Secondhand Tukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. With that temper on red, oh, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. I'm told Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I wanted to be a big-time radio DJ, but sometimes your dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local rodeos, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything... is trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. Oh, crap. That reminds me, my wife's birthday is tomorrow, and I didn't get her anything. Hey, Todd, run out and snag me as much Winterfest junk as you can for $20. I'll pay you back. Anyway, where was I? It's clear Riley Flash has a gem of a student here with Red. He hasn't sent anyone to WWE yet, but I think she may be the first. Royce is originally from Australia, but spent a bit of time training here in...
Mitä vieläkin on. Eli jotain muuta pitää tehdä. Ei helvetti. Tää saa jättää. Mä katon, pystynkö mä ostamaan jotain. Mä luulen tietäväni mitä tossa pitää tehdä, mutta mä en oo varma.
It's Hall of Famer Mark Henry.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 360 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry!
World's strongest man, Mark Henry!
That is why he is the world's strongest man.
Mark Henry opened the Hall of Pain, and it brought him to the Hall of Fame.
He's still got a lot left in the tank and an open spot in the Hall of Pain for a new inductee.
If there's one thing you can count on when it comes to Eric Young, it's that he will not hesitate to use his body as a weapon.
Oh, he's out of his mind.
And I don't think there are words that can describe just how electric the atmosphere is here in Omaha.
Se tulee noin yhtäkkiä se 3, niin siihen ei vittu osaa varautua, jos...
Earth-shaking power slam.
Impactful slam.
Powerbomb planted.
And would you look at the face on the world's strongest man?
Great display of strength with the suplex.
That's how you wear down your opponent. You go up, you have to come down.
He's taking some good hits.
No need to panic. He's still swinging.
You have to wonder about the mental state of a superstar who knowingly tries to match power with Mark Henry. I'd call that putting yourself on the fast track to defeat.
Power slam. Mark Henry is really going to work in there. He's sure looking like the world's strongest man right now.
If there's something you can guarantee to a superstar who's locking up with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, it's that they'll lose excessive strength in record time.
A person should know better than to try and match power with someone known as the world's strongest man. But since a lot of people excel in making bad decisions, don't try and match power with Mark Henry. Gosh, what would you guys do?
Oi, mikä bubi.
These competitors are giving everything they have. I love SmackDown. He's looking a little weary now.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Beautiful suplex. Oh, flapjack. It is so easy to stay in touch with your superstars 24/7 in a variety of social media outlets, including WWE's own Facebook page. Toss to the outside. Who does this methodical pace benefit? Mark Henry's going up. Elbow drop. It appears Eric Young is starting to hit the wall.
Yeah, he's being torn apart in there.
Young needs to turn danger into opportunity.
His hard-hitting action just spilled into the crowd.
Oh.
Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Over the barricade, you can feel the impact.
What destruction.
Nothing fancy here.
Backbreaker.
Time backbreaker.
And he's heading back in.
Mark Henry did it. Mark Henry got a huge win.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
And finally,
Here is your winner, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
He looked very
Whoa,
impressive.
strongest man, Mark
He lost his mind
Henry.
a long time ago.
yeah, Corey, we actually agree on something.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.
The strongest man, Mark Henry. More strongest man, Mark Henry. Kato. Tänne on tullut tämmönen. Hello. Ah. Hello.
Here we go, folks. It's go time.
And there's Bayley on the other side of the ring, and once you get past all the incessant hugging and smiles, you'll see that she's a vicious competitor who has no problem whatsoever taking it to her opponent.
You know, people still underestimate Bayley, which is probably the worst thing you can do. Bayley's not playing around in that ring.
Boom. Super kick. Oh, what a combo. Oh, what a knee lift. Oh, a clothesline.
Not done yet.
Another one. Elbow drop. Stomping down. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Right across the face.
Bam, what a slap. Boom, what impact.
Ooh, what impact.
Evans staying on the attack.
Look at her go.
Boom, a knee right to the face. Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point. In a bad way here, guys. Paige has all the confidence in the world, which is probably why she's so successful. Paige gathering attention in a hurry. A quick reversal by Bayley.
Big forearm smash. What now? Oh my gosh. Over and over.
That got bad real quick.
Oh, nasty impact.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Nice monkey flip.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. And Lita reverses it.
Back suplex.
Something big is coming.
Delivering the suplex.
And it's Bayley feeling fired up. Boom, nice. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Lita's in serious trouble. Is there anything that can be done to get back to being a threat? Oh, forearm smash. Brutal.
Not sure Paige should be quite so animated here.
Mä painoin kun sitä. Ja nyt katkee muuten nettiyhteys.
Oh, here it comes. A well-aimed strike.
Vittu kun tää kolmio ei aina toimi saatana.
Looking for the victory. She's not done yet.
Lita's just too talented to go out like that.
Look at this. Boom, nice.
DDT.
Lita creating her opportunity here.
She's in full control now. Boom, strong impact.
She's gonna try it again.
And will this be it?
Yeah.
Hän oli aina paino.
What a way to win a tornado tag.
Aina painaa kolmio kun vaan mahdollista. En minä tämmöisessä matseissa pärjää, se on vaan fuck. Kokeillaan vielä kerran. että löytyi joku matsi, mutta mikä matsi?
Drew McIntyre has proven to be one of the most cruel competitors to ever enter a WWE ring. Small wonder they call him a Terminator.
Ei!
And on the other end,
No niin, mä tiedän.
the master manipulator who wears his opponents down with hard-hitting offense, devious mind games, and insults you wouldn't share with a sailor.
I'm blushing just remembering some of the things Edge has done to win.
McIntyre's just so dominant.
Not sure where he gets his energy, but it is a sight to behold.
Toimi.
Stomping. Ouch.
Edge slowing down now.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Nice offense from Drew McIntyre.
It could be nap time.
Wow, he released the hold.
He must have had something big planned here.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Suplex.
I'm always impressed by the dominant physicality of Edge, but let's not forget the mind games. The master manipulator loves to play. How does the mental advantage help Edge here?
Well, the Rated R superstar likes to get inside his opponent's head and keep them rattled in the ring. Facing a multi-time champion like Edge is going to put a little jelly in your legs, but he also has no filter and will say anything to put you off balance.
Forget saying anything. Edge will do anything it takes to get the advantage. The man has absolutely no shame, and quite frankly, it's fantastic. Right across the knee.
During the Attitude Era, Edge was a member of the frightening trio known as the Brood. That unholy alliance spawned one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Edge and Christian helped revolutionize the TLC match and became known as the E and C Dynasty.
Pakkohan se oli.
Snap suplex, very effective.
Look, Edge is on the attack now.
Oh, that brings a rush of blood to the head.
Edge became a master at forming championship teams with various partners. Things took a different turn when he became the Rated R superstar and had epic rivalries with Ric Flair, DX, John Cena, and The Undertaker.
As the Rated R superstar, Edge cemented his legacy as an all-time great in sports entertainment. Over the course of his career, Edge won an amazing 31 championships between singles and tag team competition.
Justiinsa, kun alkaa päästä tiskapäälle ja otteeseen, niin... Painaa kolmioon. En mä muuta keksi.
Nice offense from McIntyre.
Nosta ylös. Nosta vittu ylös. Painan, nousta ylös!
Things are not looking good for him right now.
Nousta
The
ylös.
Scottish
Eikö
psychopath
nousta
is
mukaan ylös?
dismantling his opponent
Saatana
with ease.
turpä.
Gang in there.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Ooh, what impact. Thrust right to the throat.
A man can't breathe, a man can't fight.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Oh, my. Down with authority.
And no luck against Edge there.
Down with the vertical suplex.
He's looking for the win.
Drew McIntyre gets the shoulder up. Very nice.
Nouse ylös! Vittu liian hitaasti.
Drew McIntyre's not looking so good here.
He won't quit, but it might be better if he did.
McIntyre made a great comeback to NXT. Now he's going to need another comeback right now.
Measuring. Face stop.
What grace. Float over into the DDT.
Saatana.
And set him up. Oh, knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
There he goes to the outside.
Remember, though, there are no timeouts in WWE.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
Liian hidas. Liian hidas. Ei nousu mukaan. Ei nousu.
McIntyre setting up. See ya. Definitely where you want to be.
And he's in a real bad spot. Drew McIntyre gets the win.
Vittu. Mä pääsin ainakin. No muutaman kerran iskun päälle, mut eipä siinä voi oikein mitään. Mitään tehdä ja sit. Saatana pääsen, niin et pääse. Kun sä oot päässyt tekemään sitä, niin sä oot vaan päässyt. Käydään tätä. Täältä sais kyllä kieltämättä muutaman vyön auki. Mut ei yhtään hahmoa. Myös sais kyllä, mutta ei yhtään niinku hahmoa. Onks tivareita yhtään? tilalle taitaa olla kaikki avattu. Joo, mutta joo, tällä kertaa tämmönen juttu. Toivottavasti olette tykännyt jälleen kerran ja mukavahan tätä oli taas tehdä.